and obviously Caruso does not play tonight.
Right.
And you wrote an article about the rumor or the speculation about his availability around the league, and his lack of availability and his lack of trade availability are both kind of a major concern for me. What about you?
Yeah, and I'm lucky from this whole thing to know a couple people that cover the team and that are around it a lot and that I get to speak to and whatever, and just people around in the know. And that is like for like what I heard is like for sure, like 100%. These guys do not want to move him. They want to build this culture thing with him being involved. And like, listen, we kind of touched on this the last time we talked about it. Is it like a noble thing? Like, do I have a hard time trading Alex Caruso in NBA 2K? Of course I do. I love Alex Caruso. Everybody loves Alex Caruso. He's the man, right? He embodies Chicago Bulls basketball. It's what I wrote over in the article at ontapsportsnet.com. Like he's that blue collar guy. He's not afraid to die for the loose ball. He's not afraid to get hurt. He's not afraid to do any of this. This is what incompetence looks like. This is what fool's gold looks like. This whole 4-game win streak, to your point, because you're not bought in. Don't worry, I'm not either. That's why I wrote 500 words on it today. This is fool's gold. That's all it is. Kobe White, yeah, he's looking good. Am I excited to see development? Of course I am. Am I excited to see progression? Of course I am. But this is exactly what they do. That every time, this is what they do. Zach's gone, so now we find a reason now to be like, he's the problem. It's him. It's him. He's the problem. Ship him out. Now bring in Rui Hachimura and D'Angelo Russell. Trade DeMar somewhere else. Give the ball to Kobe White. Oh, no. Here we are again. Just good enough to be talking about a potential play-in appearance while being kicked out of any sort of draft pick that you want to get. Do not be fooled at what you see. This is not a championship team.
Why should the play-in even excite you?
It doesn't.
What you're seeing in this 4-game stretch, and I guess 5 games including tonight, despite it being a loss, that should excite you is the fact that you do have a 23-year-old in Kobe White, that you do have Patrick Williams
on another team-friendly deal too.
On a team-friendly deal.
And kudos to you for calling that a team-friendly deal during the offseason. You said you'd be more surprised than not if that deal not working out.
So, I mean, and you have Patrick Williams, who's trying to earn himself a contract. Like, seeing this 4-game stretch, 5-game stretch, including tonight, of success and good basketball without Zach LaVine, would have me more excited to see young development. We've seen minutes for Dalen Terry in games that matter now. We've seen minutes for Phillips. Like, I want to see these young guys get minutes. That's what's exciting to me. It's not DeMar. It's not Vooch. Nothing about the continuity roster is exciting anymore.
What do you feel about, and I'm going to ask you, because you said it being excited, do you at least enjoy watching Point DeMar? Kind of, come out there, get into the offense, kind of look to create for himself. But I feel like he's finding his teammates a lot better. I mean, they could be because they're hitting shots too a little bit there. But I mean, 10 assists for him tonight, buddy. He's been up there the last couple games in assists.
I'm enjoying the fact that he's more willing to shoot threes as well. But
I mean, this looks like San Antonio when they started getting good picks. So that's good. It's good for your boy. You know what I mean?
Anything that is over 30 years old, I have no interest with on this roster. I don't want DeMar to get re-signed. Am I glad that he's actually playing basketball, that he's being the consummate professional that he always has been and will be in this league? Just going and earning that check. Not guaranteed any money next year from the Chicago Bulls, only guaranteed money from them this year, and playing every game like it means the world. Yeah, I love that about the dude. I enjoy watching it, but it doesn't excite me because I know the inevitable reality of that situation is he's going to get traded. And if he doesn't get traded, I'm going to be even more upset because it means that they paid him either an excessive amount of money for like 1 or 2 years or too much money over too many years.
DeMar DeRozan
will scenario in a contract.
DeMar DeRozan will not be a Chicago Bull next year. I can pretty much guarantee that. If he is at the deadline still, that would be that wouldn't be shocking because his front office hasn't really done. So, but when we were talking about Caruso, this guy is like we've talked about, it has the best value on the team per his contract, right? As of right now.
Well, that's what's so stupid.
That's what I wrote about.
The one thing that this front office has somewhat lucked themselves into in one of the best contracts in the NBA, being a contract that they gave to Alex Caruso, stealing him from a championship team in the Lakers. Like, you're not going to cash in on that value? Like, what are you going to have to pay Caruso to get him to not want to go compete with a team? He's going to be an unrestricted free agent after next year. His value is going to be cut in half after this season. So what are you holding on to? There's nothing to hold on to there other than, I guess, feelings. Because, yes.
Maybe being a player coach.
Call Rondo. Give him Billy's job. We got a problem solved.
It makes no sense at all. And again, to your point, there's no way to spin it positively. If anybody's trying to sit here and sell me on culture, by the time they're ready to compete again, Alex Caruso is going to be long gone with pieces that have come and gone because it didn't work out, because this is how rebuilds go. Just because you draft somebody and sign it in free agency doesn't mean they're going to be around for years. I don't understand this at all.
Like Kobe White and Patrick Williams and Dalen Terry, who's gotten 2 years with Caruso, keep the legend of Caruso alive. And,
right.
And bring that on. But you need to get the optimal value for him right now before he has an injury that's too serious to where he doesn't have value to him.
Exactly.